experience last week. And I was driving my car and there was a bug on the windscreen on the outside. And as I started driving the car, I thought he would fly off, but he didn't. And I got up to 80 kilometers an hour and he was still hanging on. He had his little leg muscles going. And he hung on until 100 kilometers an hour. And I thought, I'm that bug. Hanging on, and there's this vast everything, and I'm hanging on to that windscreen.
Desperately.
Desperately.
Are you hanging on?
I think I'm hanging on.
Yeah, exactly. But are you hanging on? All the effort of hanging on, that trying to hold on desperately, is all thought, belief. Belief that I'm hanging on. But you're already free. You can't hang on. That's the joke. That's how you know that there's a desperately trying to hang on, because you can see it. You can see it from the freedom that is already let go.
So thought thinks that it's hanging on and holding it all together.
Yeah. But it's too late to hang on. It's already fallen apart.
Okay, next question. What about relationships, intimate relationships, if there are no reference points? There's no I, there's no thou. What are we doing? Experiencing ourselves in that play.
Yeah, so we can speak about relationships in a few different ways. One is that it's like a dance of energy, of life energy, you know, different flavors, it seems, seeming to dance together, but actually they're not separate. It's just energy, so doing its little dance. And also another way of looking at it is that the other, the so-called other, is in fact appearing in who I am, who I really am. Just like this me, this person is appearing in who I am. The whole, like, you know, now we're having a relationship now. So she is appearing in who I am, and she is appearing in who I am, and so is the whole room. So there's a noticing of this relationship going on, noticing the dynamic that is playing out between us, noticing the dance of energy playing out, seeing myself like this and like this, feeling myself like this and like this. Noticing the thought protection mechanisms that seem to protect myself against you. Noticing the fear, noticing the longing, the love, the pain, the pleasure, all appearing in who I am. Noticing the thoughts that try to understand it all and pin it all down, and getting the joke that thought could never understand any of it.
When you were saying before that we don't get support. There's no support or anything coming from the outside. It's all an inside job. Relationship was the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah.
And what is that?
Yeah. Relationships are also an amazing opportunity to see all of those protection mechanisms as they play out, because they tend to be triggered a lot in relationships, romantic relationships and friendships, but particularly romantic ones. You know, a lot of buttons are pushed. The more intimate you get, the more you expose your vulnerability, what you really long for and what you're really afraid of. The more you trust the other to hold you in that, the more the buttons are pushed, the more is triggered and felt, the more important things feel. So it can be like the most intense retreat or something to be in a relationship, as well as all the good stuff. You know. But if there's a willingness, especially on both sides, to keep seeing this, keep seeing and letting go, and seeing and letting go, you know, seeing through thought, it can be an amazing opportunity to have that reflected back in a kind of safe way with someone that you know loves you. It can be a way of exploring what is beyond thought.
I love to hear it, I love to be it, I love to love, 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 to lay it down, love to lay it down.